Happy Wednesday. I wanted to come on here quickly to remind you Sitting Trot Challenge is officially starting next Wednesday. So 1 week away for the Sitting Trot Challenge to start. There's still time to sign up. So if you're interested in joining, the link is above or below. I would highly recommend joining the Sitting Trot Challenge sooner rather than later so that you have a little bit of time to start going through the content and getting yourself organized for an epic month of learning, writing, and making progress. The challenges that we do are so much fun. They are so exciting. It's just incredible to have a group of riders that are together, that are eager to learn, that are working on their education and committed to their riding. And that is one thing about these challenges is that they give you a focus and they give you a deadline and they give you a community that really supports you through the ups and downs. So, hello from Virginia. I see a few of you are coming on live right now. I wanted to just quickly talk a little bit about the Sitting Trot Challenge and encourage you if you're on the fence, if you're not sure whether or not you should join. You definitely should join. We're giving away $10,000 to the top 10 transformations, which is always super fun. So basically, you submit a before and an after video. We go through, we judge all the videos, and then we pick out the top 10 transformations. You don't have to participate in the challenge part of it. You can also just study alone, go through the content. At your own speed. But basically, the reason the challenges are so great is because they help you to really prioritize your riding and commit to that progress. And I know in riding, it can be really hard and frustrating where you feel like you're not getting any better, you're not making progress, you lose a little bit the motivation or the confidence. So if you're feeling stuck, if you're in a slump, if you're just like, oh, join the challenge because it's going to give you that little push to ride every day, to try new exercises, to prioritize the time in the saddle. And consistency is so important for your riding. Honestly, just getting to the barn every day, even if all you do is groom your horse and do groundwork and, maybe ride a little bit, it's so important to stay consistent. And these 30-day challenges give you that little push where you're like, all right, you can do anything for 30 days. The other thing is that it's spring. I am just loving the nice long days and summer is coming. So if you have big goals for your riding this summer, then now's the time to get started and really commit to it. So, the way that the challenge works is we give you a lot of education and support. So, it's kind of three pillars: education, support, and community. As far as the education component of the challenge, there's about 30 plus video exercises. They're pre recorded. You can go through them at your own pace. And the entire first part of the Sitting Trot Challenge is just simply about getting you ready to sit the trot. So that part is all about improving your trot, improving your seat. And I think a lot of people hate sitting the trot because their horse isn't ready for them to sit the trot. So the whole first part is about really making sure that you have a good quality trot, that your horse is round and through and supple, and that your horse is in front of the leg. If you get that, then you're going to find that the sitting trot is not so difficult. Then once we have the trot good, the second part is about really breaking it down in your body, understanding what every single piece of your body needs to do to really follow and absorb the motion of the trot. And again, this is where I feel like people get stuck and no one really shows you, all right, here's what your hips should be doing. Here's what your legs should be doing. Here's what your hands and your arms should be doing. Because every part of your body in the sitting trot needs to be really absorbing the motion. So If you're watching here live, let me know in the comments what you struggle with in the sitting trot, like what happens to your horse, what you find happens to you and your body. And it's totally normal that you struggle at first with learning to sit the trot. No one is born knowing how to sit the trot. It's a skill that you have to invest time and energy into learning how to do well. So, if you're already in the sitting trot challenge, which we've already had so many people sign up, and I just love scrolling through the Facebook group and seeing everyone and seeing your horse, seeing what you're working on, seeing where in the world you live. I know we have people from all over the world, like Australia. I think we have a few from South Africa, the South America, just like all over the world. We have people inside the challenge. And we also have some friends. There's a mother-daughter pair inside the sitting trot challenge that I saw. There's some barn mates that are doing the sitting trot challenge together, which is great to have that camaraderie and support for the sitting trot challenge. So if you're already in the sitting trot challenge, a couple of important things. There's a rider assessment and workbook. When you join the challenge, you want to print or you can fill it out on your computer. Do that rider assessment because you're going to do it at the beginning and at the end of the challenge. And that's going to help you focus your attention on a couple of key things that you really want to focus on during the challenge. The rider assessment also has a list of all the video exercises so that you can easily access them as you need them. And like I said, there's a pretty big variety of different exercises, just starting at the beginning with even just the walk. Here's how to use the walk to improve your trot, posting trot, getting your trot better, all that type of stuff. And then there's also a sitting trot book that you read. So inside the challenge, there's pretty much everything, whether you learn from video or whether you learn more from reading. The Sitting Trot book has a lot of great information that you can read through. There's also an audio book. So if you're one of those people who's super busy and likes to listen to the books on the go, then listen to the audio book. Next Wednesday night, we are going to be doing a Improve Your Trot webinar. So the webinar is going to go into everything about the trot, how to improve your trot, how to get your horse really ready to start sitting on their back, different exercises you can use to improve the trot. And we'll also be doing an orientation call where we go through some of the details of the sitting trot. So that's going to be next Wednesday evening. Definitely want to come to that. And the first Facebook Live inside the Sitting Trot Challenge is going to be this Friday. So there's just going to be a ton of fun activities and exciting things happening during the month of May for the Sitting Trot Challenge. It was pretty fun. Last night, I did an interview with some of our past challenge winners because we've done 30 days to round in the past. And we also did a rider position challenge last year. And it was just really fun to hear from them and to hear that these challenges helped them to really focus their attention on a few specific things. It helped them to prioritize their riding. And that is what was able to get them these big transformations from the beginning to the end of the challenge. So yes, it is hard work. Expect to prioritize your riding, spend time each week, not only in the saddle, but also learning out of the saddle, visualizing, all of those things. But it's amazing. The transformations that we see in the challenges from the beginning to the end are amazing. They're remarkable. When you set your mind to something and you really focus on that for even just 30 days, you'll be amazed at what you can accomplish. And your seat, developing an independent seat, really connecting to your horse and to the saddle is so important. So just one little push, and I hope that you'll join. Today's the day. And the sooner you join, the more time you have to start getting oriented with the content and organize yourself for the month of May, which is going to be the Sitting Trot Challenge. So let me see here in the chat. We have P. Brock from Iowa. Hello. Lisa from Virginia. Sabine says she bounces because the trot is extremely dynamic and he does not open his back. Yes. So that is definitely a really good point, which is that the more round and through and correct that your horse is using their top line, the easier it is to sit the trot. And so, yes, in the Sitting Trot Challenge, we do start the challenge off by like, let's just improve your trot, get your horse using their top line. And then guess what? It's going to be easier to sit the trot. So, alrighty, everyone, I have a bunch of work to do this morning, but I hope you enjoyed this surprise Facebook Live. Tomorrow night is our regular Facebook Live, Thursday evening at 6 p.m. And my husband and I are going to be doing like a little mini webinar about the sitting trot. So hope you can join us then and have a wonderful Wednesday. Bye.